What you are about to hear is the first audio adventure in time and space. It was recorded in the summer of 1984 by a group of Doctor Who fans. Indeed, its cast contains some of the leading lights of British Doctor Who fandom. DWAS founder member Stephen Payne, now editor of Starburst magazine, plays the part of the Doctor, and Doctor Who monthly writers Gary Russell and Richard Marson also feature, along with DWAS executive members Robbie Mobert and Dominic May. The whole venture of the Space Whale was embarked upon as both fun and an experiment. An experiment to see what people thought of Doctor Who audio drama. The response was surprisingly enthusiastic and led to a whole series of plays.
The Walrus and the Carpenter were walking close at hand. They wept like anything to see. Such quantities of sand.
Report for the Dalek Supreme. Speak! Replication process is complete. The new humanoid replicant is ready for programming. Escort me. I will supervise the procedure.
What's the matter with me? I can't help Bria, I can't stop the Daleks. I've never felt so inadequate. Never. I can't even make contact with the Time Lords. What's happened to them?
In late 1986, a number of master tapes were stolen from audiovisuals. Most of them were remixed, but the two early plays, The Space Whale and Connection 13, were not, because of technical difficulties. As a result of this, and because of our feelings about the primitive production values of the two plays, The Space Whale and Connection 13 were withdrawn from sale. However, due to popular demand, we have re-released the plays. What you will hear is a copy of a second-generation master recording. In all honesty, the sound quality isn't very good. Nevertheless, we hope you will enjoy the somewhat imperfect results of our earliest efforts.
You, your accomplices, have been found guilty of crimes against the domains and citizens of the world. Grievous crimes, too numerous to recount after such a long trial. Crimes that have shocked, disgusted the people of our domains, both on homeworld and the outer colonies. The price of your crime is execution. 3 hours from now, Nighthawk, you, your family, and cohorts will be taken from here and placed aboard a prison ship, where you will be transported to the outer galaxies and executed. For your trip, you will be under some of our special execution crews, and a computer which will guide you to your place of execution. Be gone from this courtroom and prepare to face destruction. Guilty, 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 destruction.
So here we are, all 9 of us. And I suppose we're going to wait until we die.
No, my love, we are not. I refuse to meekly accept the findings of a court that I cannot acknowledge as just or fair. I suggest we escape now.
Mother, Father, hush. The guards will hear you. Hush yourself, sister. Let the guards hear. They believe we cannot escape. But our father has a plan, a good plan, and like all his plans, it will succeed. Yes, Father?
You always were so bright, my eldest daughter. Your mother and I are proud of you. But my other daughter, Nadia, you are right to warn us. We must keep together and share ideas. We have but 3 hours in which to live. Otherwise, we're surely doomed. Now, here's what we'll do. Gather closer, my family. Gather round my partners as well. The 9 of us must prepare.
Not long now, Dracker. Are you going on board the craft for this journey?
Indeed not. Jova is, however, and Commander Grick. Time for a few games of Hydra, my friend. For the next 2 weeks.
Certainly a good few hands. You know, I still find myself feeling sorry for these prisoners. I mean, not even Nitin is as vicious as the Commander's new second, Lotin.
Personally, I would rather line them up before our guns, for target practice.
Maybe, my friend, we should persuade them to escape. I doubt they realize the potential of our new weaponry.
You see, the weapons are not of the highest quality. Not like the SEC's machine pistols. Now, if we can overpower the guards for a few seconds alone, that will be enough time. Then we must separate and meet in position 4 in 1 hour. Is that doubt in your eye, Solomon?
I admire your optimism, Nathan. But what if the guards are too powerful? Is there not a danger of failure?
My husband has yet to fail us, Dag Solomon. You would do well to remember that.
Father, shall my sister and I start the diversion?
Certainly, Alana. Go now.
What's going on, Dracker? I don't know. Let's find out. Fire!
This way, my family. Solomon, quickly, with me.
So, the new weapons will be easily overpowered, my leader. They didn't have a chance.
They will be avenged, partner. Let's go.
Nowhere, Knighton. You and your family and Dag Solomon have just had their time shortened. Your ship is ready for departure. A ship called Despair. Here, Bolly, where are you? Come to Greg, he wants to kick you.
It's amazingly difficult to get a response out of a plastic sphere. Besides, if I was your ball, I certainly wouldn't want to be found and promise to kick as a greeting.
Ah, but that's what footballs are for, especially round plastic ones. Who knows, maybe he likes being kicked around.
Having never asked a footballer's opinion on the subject, I bow to your superior knowledge.
You never know, maybe somewhere out there there's a race of aliens. But instead of little green men with 2 heads from Mars, they're little round footballs from Saturn. For the moment, though, I'd be grateful for finding a white and black one from Courtsfield Sports Hall.
Is that the name of your school?
Yes, don't you know that? Oh, you're not staff then? You see, I'm new this term, well, this month actually, so I haven't seen all the staff yet.
No, I don't work here at all, but I could be looking for a job soon. teaching science.
Oh, perhaps you'd better see Mr. Lewis, then. He'll be in the labs now with one of the junior classes. It's over there.
Thanks. Oh, and your ball, by the way, is by that tree stump.
Ah, great.
Rick Holmes, have you found that ball yet?
Shut up, fatty.
Hurry up!
Got it, sir, just coming.
Thanks for the talk. And don't be too rough in your poor football.
Fine.
Prisoners all aboard, sir. For the moment, I've put the family in the largest cell and Solomon in one of the others.
Good. I think they ought to remain as such for the duration of the trip. They haven't got much time left together, so maybe it'll keep them quiet.
How many special execution crew on board, sir?
Just yourself, Junior Commander Lotin and I.
Is that enough, sir? They are dangerous. They did plan that escape from the cell.
Fixed. Welcome aboard, Junior Commander Lotin. What was fixed?
Their attempted breakout. The judge wanted to be rid of them. It's been proving too costly to keep ships like Despair going.
Going is hardly the appropriate term.
I suppose the judges know best, but mass murder is hardly justified.
Seems quite just to me, sir, considering what Knighton's gang have done.
Junior Commander Lotin, would I be right in thinking that you and Joba took part in the massacre of the prisoners?
Just obeying orders, sir.
That's true, sir.
Obey? Yes, I suppose so.
Don't worry, Commander. If there are any further massacres to be created, Joba and I will handle them.
Sarcasm is neither your position nor your strong point, Lotin. Resume duties. You too, Joba.
Sir.
Greg, isn't it?
Hello, sir. Any luck with Mr. Lewis?
Lewis? Oh, no. Greg, you haven't seen a police box, have you? You could have mislaid mine.
No, not since I was about 6, actually.
Ah, that would have been about 10 years ago, yes?
11 and 8 months, to be exact.
Well, mine vanished a little more recently than that, I'm afraid.
How recently?
Approximately 30 minutes, give or take the odd second. I left it where I found your football.
Oh, and what were you doing with a police box half an hour ago in our playing fields?
Losing it.
Ask a silly question.
It's rather a special one, you see. It moves on its own, well, it seems.
Tractor wheels, those things must weigh a ton.
It sort of flies.
That I have just got to see.
You can if I ever find it. Trouble is, what I've actually lost is my sense of direction. I can't find your wretched playing fields.
Come on, sir, they're down here.
Here you are, Joba. This is Favour.
Good day, gentlemen. I hope this trip is pleasant. A pleasure to welcome you aboard.
Seems very advanced. What a shame to waste it on this ship.
Allow me to assure you, Guard Joba, that it is wasted here. I am linked with Central Base on Homeworld, where my original is located. I am but a minute extension. There is one of me in every ship on Homeworld's fleet. Can I help you, gentlemen?
I'll leave you to it, Joba. We'll have a drink later.
By all means. See you. Right, my new friend. Can you put me through to control at Central Base, please?
I can, Guard Joba.
Then please do. Now. Oh, come on, babe. Do as you're told. I haven't got very long before we're out of range. Babe? What's going on? Please put me through, as you said. What's that noise?
I'm sorry, Guard Joba, but I cannot help you just now.
Look, you just said...
I said I can put you in contact with Homeworld, but I'm afraid just now that I will not. And please do not try contact Commander Grigg. I did ask you not to.
You've just blown out the communications. What's going on? And what's that horrendous row?
You are going to be very useful to me, Joba. Us. Very useful to us indeed. Your mind is trained. It knows things that as yet have not been programmed into my superior at Central Base. I'm sure you understand my need to use you. This might cause you pain. For that I apologize in advance. Goodbye,
Oh, Joba, Joba?
I hope you're comfortable here. I'm only sorry that your last few hours together are not as comfortable as they ought to have been.
I suppose you are here to deliver a sermon to my family concerning the stupidity of trying to upset the system of Homeworld.
That is neither my job nor my intention. I'm here purely to guide this ship to the detonation sector and then take my men and leave in the pod. I don't like being on board a prison ship any more than you do, madam.
Then help us to escape. We won't return to Homeworld. We'll go to a colony, resume a new life. No one will know. The computer will continue with the plan.
That's more than my life's worth. Yes, what is it, Login?
Joba's dead, electrocuted, and it seems to have damaged Babe.
I'm on my way.
We know nothing of this.
Really? We'll see.
But how could we?
Father, what is happening?
I have no idea. But it's an opportune moment for us. I have a plan.
One police box. Now, I've just walked all round it, and I see no wheels, no wings, and no engines. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this obviously isn't yours.
Young man, I detect some note of cynicism in your voice. Would you care to look inside?
No thanks. I'd better get back to the school or I'll be shot. Goodbye, mister.
Just doctor. I'm a scientist, remember?
Oh, yes. Right, bye
Just
then.
a quick look. The door's open. I'm hardly going to kidnap you in a police box, am I?
I suppose not. All right, if it makes you happy.
It certainly does.
Oh, my.
Impressive, yes?
Yes. Look, I know this seems daft, but
It's bigger on the inside than the outside. I know.
that wasn't what I was going to say.
Oh.
But now you mention it, it is bigger in here. And I walked around the outside. Impossible.
Can't be impossible. But here, you can see it.
Look, I'm no Einstein, but I don't believe in this at all.
Transcendental engineering. Clever, isn't it?
You could say that.
Now, what were you going to say?
What? Oh, just, well, who are you? I didn't and don't believe that rubbish about looking for a job.
All in space and time, and usually referred to as the Doctor. I actually came because someone told me years ago that I could see some good cricket here. First I misset the coordinates a little and ended up a few months early. First thing I knew about it was getting hit by a flying football of white and black plastic.
Oh, really? That's nice. Can I go now?
Must you? The universe has some wonderful sights. Ever been to the Eye of Orion? Or seen the floating seas of Cassiopeia? You'd like them. But no, of course you must go. Mustn't miss your lessons. Have fun in the labs. And don't eat the litmus paper.
Okay, I won't. Bye, Doctor. Nice seeing your police box.
Goodbye.
Does it really fly?
Sort of.
I've never flown before. Can you take me to the courtyard?
Probably not. But let's have a try, shall we?
This isn't the courtyard at Courtfields, is it?
Ah. Actually, it isn't even the playing fields.
I had noticed. Distinct lack of trees. And games masters. But games masters. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Fancy finding out where we are?
Well, standing here isn't going to take me to any floating seas, is it?
Jolly good. Let's go that way.
Can't see for the life of me what caused it. Any noises from Babe?
Nothing, sir. It's totally dead.
Intrude! Alert! Intrude! I cannot!
Sir?
I heard. Babe, what are you trying to say? What killed Garjo? Why is he?
Intruders! Storage base! Fall! In...
Sabotage, it must be.
Locate them. But loading?
Yes, sir.
Don't get over-enthusiastic. I'd like to question the dead specimens. We're not going to learn too much about what happened if you fried them and dumbed them down.
I won't touch them, sir. Much.
Where shall we go now?
I heard something cry.
I didn't. Whereabouts?
Down that corridor, to the left. Shall we take a look?
Why not? It's not Cassiopeia, but anywhere is better than an English football pitch.
I think I go along with that. There it was again, that cry.
Well, I didn't hear it. I suppose it's just a creaking door.
It wasn't. It was the prisoners, probably trying to escape.
Hello there.
Shut up.
Shut. I'm the doctor, and this is...
Greg Holmes, hi. I'm sorry, I thought you might speak my language.
We do?
Could have fooled me. I said shut up. Where I come from, that means do not make a sound.
Oh, sorry. Greg, this gentleman asked us to be quiet. So as this is his place, I think we ought to do as he says, don't you?
You're the one making all the noise. I won't tell you again.
I'm sorry. I've forgotten what you were going to tell us.
Shut up!
Ah, yes, I remember. That's a nice gun. Pump-action bullets, eh? They're primitive.
But effective. Lasers kill permanently. These maim. Very useful for questioning people. Now shut up.
You were talking. Greg.
You have been found on board prison ship Despair. You are suspected of sabotage to our main computer, resulting in the death of Guard Joba through electrocution. What do you have to say?
But we've only just.
Impossible. I've refused to accept your claim. My friend and I are innocent travellers, and are guilty of nothing. I demand to see your commanding officer.
He's behind you. And I have a laser. Permanent or not, it's effective.
Hello, I'm the doctor, and...
I heard the first time. I'm Commander Grick. The gentleman with the bullet gun is Junior Commander Lotin.
Nice to meet you. Lotin informed me that there's been a death. How sad. I can assure you that we had nothing to do with it.
Maybe one of your prisoners. The commander was with them when Joba was murdered.
Kim, let's keep the debate open, please.
Murdered.
So pedantic in one so young. Murdered it is. We'll leave us out, yourselves, and the prisoners. Who does that leave?
No one.
And why should we leave out you two?
Because we're innocent.
Silly me. Well, on your way then.
Not just pedantic, we're sarcastic. Now then, Commander Grick, what's the picture? I'm here to help you.
Really? Who sent you?
Homeworld Central Base.
What? Why?
To check up on your abilities as a commander. Rumour has it back at base that Lotin is more suited to prison duty than you. Certain officials would rather have you behind a computer bank than on board a ship.
Councillor White, I suppose.
And others.
Why were you sent to help? Help with what?
You see, Central Base thought that this prison ship might be attacked, so that we were stowed away to observe what was going on.
Really? How nice. I had no idea Central Base cared so much about us. Funny how there isn't a Councillor White. Now, who are you really?
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
Commander, maybe Babe has repaired itself. Maybe it can get these people to talk.
How?
We could use the mind drain.
No, that's for the prisoners only.
What's the mind drain?
Greg, I don't think you really want to know.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does. Tell him.
It's rather as the name suggests. Drains your mind of all its knowledge and stores it in a central computer. Primitive, but effective.
You know an awful lot about our technology, Doctor.
It's hardly a unique system, Commander. I've seen them all over the galaxies. Dreadful things. Devices of psychopaths. You see, Greg, they don't return the stolen knowledge, and the victim is left a cabbage for the rest of his life.
We don't use it very often. It's a deterrent to prisoners. They would rather be executed than drained. It stops escape attempts.
Well, this must be the central computer room. We've got this far. Now let us see what we can do to escape.
Father, see this. It must operate the computer. System online, it says.
Good day, citizens. How can I be of service?
Tell us of a way to escape this spacecraft.
I am so sorry, but I cannot help you. My optical circuits in conjunction with my memory wafers inform me that you are Nighton, Suki, Alana, and Nadia, the criminals sent to be executed on this ship. It is my job to stop you escaping. How did you leave the cell?
That was it. Mother, be silent. I do not trust this computer. It seeks to trick us. She is right. Maybe it will inform Commander Grick that we have escaped.
Commander Grick was informed as soon as you entered this room. But he cannot help you now. No one can ever help you. Your mind will be absorbed into my central consciousness.
Father, what is happening?
Nadia, try to get help.
You cannot escape. Please do not try.
I must reach the door. Alana, no!
No escape.
Alana! Door is... Father!
What's that noise?
I don't know. It's quite penetrating. Just stop or I'll shoot. Shoot them, but it won't achieve much.
Well done, Lothar. That's both of them escaped. And a young boy takes your gun. Very good. Let's go.
You'll pay for this, Doctor. And so, Commander, will you.
Stop a minute. I don't think they saw which way we came.
Next time, Doctor, try choosing somewhere more inviting to land, okay?
This could have been quite interesting if it wasn't for that trigger-happy thug, Lotin.
The Commander wasn't exactly a Butlins receptionist either.
True. How did you know about Homeworld?
It was written on a plaque next to the fire alarm.
I didn't see that. Anyway, let's find out what's making that din.
Can't we just get into your flying police box and go for a swim?
Don't you want to find out what's going on?
I know what's going on. We're on a spaceship with some prisoners due to die and 2 trigger-happy guards. A dead man and a brain drain called Babe. Great stuff. For all I know, you're a madman who likes trouble, and I'm not going to get home safely. Oh, and there's a girl running towards us.
So there is. Pretty young thing. Hey, watch out, young lady. You nearly knocked Greg over.
Who are you?
Hello there. My name's Greg. He's the doctor. What's wrong?
A computer. My mother.
Quick, this way.
I'm not going back. We'll die.
But your mother?
She's probably dead. The computer uses the mind drain very effectively.
A moment ago, you were quite upset. Now you don't seem to be worried at all. Why not?
You're not from Homeworld. You're space pirates. You must have killed the crew. Where's your ship?
It's in the bay. The crew aren't all dead. Lotin and Grick are still alive.
We must go.
That noise has stopped.
Shouldn't we find her family?
No, they're now dead. No longer part of my life. My father was a fool, my mother evil.
How did you survive?
You ask too many questions. Where is your ship?
Hey, look. You might not care about your family, but we still ought to check.
Go then, but beware Grick. I do not trust him.
Funny girl. Is she quite all right in the head? Is anyone?
I haven't a clue. Probably not after Babe finished with her. Let's take a look.
Both drained, Commander.
The look on their faces. Joba looked the same. He wasn't electrocuted, he was drained. How?
Why not ask your computer?
You two. I should have got you.
Well, Mr. Lotin, you didn't. Gun back.
Hey, Doctor.
You're crazy. You realise I can kill you now.
No, you can't, Lotin. Drop the gun.
Commander?
I think he means it, Junior Commander. I think your commander knows more than he's letting on.
Welcome, Time Lord, and an Earthman. 2 new minds of a breed I have not tasted before. Such important new additions to our mind.
What are you?
I am but a segment of the brainwave absorption biological experiment. The master computer is based on Homeworld. My function is to navigate this ship once the human crew have departed and detonate the ship in deep space.
And the prisoners? Like Nadia?
They were sentenced to execution. That is their execution.
That's obscene, immoral and savage. I presume it makes your human creators happy. They don't have to do the dirty work themselves.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I may call you Doctor, but the colonists on Homeworld have little stomach for such drastic measures.
Our society is calm and ordered. It is our duty to keep it that way. All felons ought to be eradicated. It is for the good of the colony, the good of our community. Leave us to our ways, Doctor. We know you are not guilty of Guard Joba's death, so you're free.
But, sir...
Free to leave despair and continue on your journey.
I didn't want to be here in the first place, but now I am. I'm not leaving. I refuse to sit back and allow other people to suffer this mind drain, like these poor souls, or let other inmates be blown up in the middle of nowhere.
Doctor, the Commander is offering us freedom. Let's go.
Somehow I don't trust him. Beware of Gricks bearing gifts. Why did you pull the gun on your junior?
You're not part of the plan. You're interfering with all this. Your death would have to be recorded by Babe, and that I can't have.
In other words, we walk out of this computer room, and halfway down the corridor, Loting guns us down, just out of sight or whatever of Babe. Very good try, Commander, but no, I'm staying where I am.
I'm sorry to intervene in your conversations, gentlemen, but the Doctor is not going anywhere. I need the Doctor's mind. Such power would make the Master Babe at Central Base all-powerful.
Grick, did your people program their computer with this megalomania, or has it grown over the last few years?
Doctor, you understand nothing. The populace of Homeworld didn't program me or create me. I am creation. We are creation.
Commander, what's going on? I don't understand.
No, Lotin, I don't think you're supposed to. Something tells me that Babe doesn't just drain people's minds, but stores them, and maybe returns them. Eh, Commander?
Very clever, Time Lord. Commander Grick died approximately 33.8 minutes after coming aboard. His mind drained. All I had to do was return it to him, adjust it in the appropriate manner. He then arranged for the prisoners to escape, and I was able to take their minds, just as all other babes have been doing for many years.
You mean that master computer back on Homeworld is full of criminal minds? All those immoral thoughts rolling round, getting jumbled together? What a thoroughly confused bunch of thoughts you must have. You need help. I've got a screwdriver somewhere.
Commander Grick, prepare them.
Get away from me.
Well, I thought I had a screwdriver.
Commander, something's wrong here.
Lovely one with yellow plastic handle.
I want their minds.
Perhaps this pocket. Loaded.
We cannot have too many minds.
Doctor, do something! That noise!
Picked it up in a hardware shop in Bolton.
Commander, you have betrayed Homeworld.
Never. My loyalty is beyond question.
To Homeworld or that computer.
Do not let him provoke you, Commander. I need him alive. Put down the laser, or I shall retrieve your mind.
Only 2 and 6 in those days.
Commander,
Put down the gun, Commander, or I will not keep you alive.
Ah! Doctor! I cannot!
Now what road? Press screwdriver. Whoops. Oh, my head. What happened? I'm afraid I dropped my screwdriver into this circus. What a shame. I have to buy another.
Commander Grick.
like Joba and the others, drained.
Quick, Loton, are there any more people aboard?
I can't see the 2 daughters of Nighton, nor Dag Solomon. That's all.
Nadia said her sister was dead.
How?
I imagine with all its superiority, Babe has a backup system. Probably a laser of sorts.
Well, let's get this Solomon person, find Nadia and leave.
Best idea you've had, Greg. Joining us, Loton?
Let's go.
Follow them. Only the Doctor is of any real importance. The others are superfluous. I managed to obtain some green power. Now, Nighton, I return life to you. Locate your friend Solomon and bring him here.
Here's the TARDIS.
This is a spacecraft?
Do you want to see inside?
Not really.
Good. I don't want to show you around anyway. I don't really know why I asked.
Don't sulk, Doctor. There isn't time. Nadia isn't here.
Don't move, any of you.
I'm not showing you around either.
Nadia, it's me, Greg, and the Doctor. We want to help you.
And him.
If I didn't need you, Felon, I'd kill you now.
Then we're teamed up to escape.
Not in my ship, we're not. Come on, Greg.
What? We can't go.
You were all for it 10 minutes ago. And I don't intend to let Babe get a grip of my mind again. Thank you. You come in.
We can't just up and go, Doctor. Babe will kill them.
And us. No, we're off. Bye-bye, Lowton. I doubt you'll live for long. Nadia, it's a shame a young girl like you doesn't have a heart. Even the strongest of us feel a little saddened when our entire families have been murdered. Running away is the last thing I'd do.
But you are.
But my families haven't been slaughtered by a power-mad computer. I presume, Nadia, that your father escaped because Grick left the cell door open, yes?
Together they planned to fly the ship to other planets and start another community elsewhere. Grick did not like life on Homeworld.
So that's the story Babe fed him. And your father fell for it. More likely that the Babe would fly around sucking the minds dry of various planetary inhabitants.
But that's evil.
So is sending prisoners into space and blowing them up.
But Babe wanted to kill innocents.
Lowton, in many ways, you and your kind are just as evil as the criminals you are transporting. The difference is the point of view. A criminal is always right, as far as he's concerned.
What about that Solomon person?
Oh, well, I suppose we better go and find him.
And I thought you weren't staying.
I believe the Doctor wants to help me destroy Babe.
I think you might just be right, young lady. Lowton?
This way.
Dag Solomon, are you there?
Knighton, you old dog. Where do you think I am?
My family are free. Let's go.
We are free. Now, how do we escape?
You are the engineer. How are these things designed?
You're all right, old friend. You sound old.
Just tired. Come on, Suki and the girls are up here.
Suki and the girls? There's something wrong. It's always been my family before.
Oh, come on. We have to escape before Grick sets his men on us.
But you said Grick would help us.
Stop talking. Let's go.
Where?
Through that door.
Suki, are you all right? Hey, Knighton. Suki, she's, I think, dead. Knighton, are you all right? Knighton!
We're too late. Solomon's in there.
You must save him.
Is there time?
Of course, let's go in.
Drag Solomon down. I'm going in shooting.
In!
Quick, kill! Lowton, behind you!
Shoot the computer!
Knighton, kill!
Doctor, the man's throttling Nadia.
I'm busy. Stop him.
That's Knighton taken care of. Get down.
Die, human.
Greg, grab his gun. Go for the computer banks.
But Nadia!
Share coat.
I need your mind.
And I need my screwdriver. And you've got it.
Screwdriver?
He's dead. And Mother.
So is Lowton.
Solomon and Greek?
Lowton killed Grick. Solomon's gone.
Doctor?
Yes, babe.
I have failed in my duty to further the progress of the master computer.
That's very true, babe. Greg, take Nadia back to the TARDIS. Door's open. Go in and stay in. Take Solomon if you find him. Now, babe, what can I do for you?
I'd have to self-destruct. I would feel very honored if you would stay and be destroyed with me. There are but 35 seconds to go.
Now, what can I do?
What are you doing? Please, Doctor, let me die slowly. Die with me. Don't survive.
Sorry, babe, but what I'm doing is reversing your polarity. Shockwaves of your destruction will reverberate back to Homeworld, destroying the master computer as well. The citizens will have to cope for themselves in the future.
Doctor, I am superior to humanity. Try to save me, not destroy everything.
Ah, my screwdriver. Thanks. Goodbye, babe. You have 3 minutes.
I cannot be destroyed. Babe, master computer is totally indestructible. Must not die.
He'll be here soon. He must.
Can't you fly this thing?
Fly it? I don't even believe in it.
Dimensionally transcendental, I would think, wouldn't you?
Yes, undoubtedly.
You know, you're not quite as intelligent as you look.
Well, I have got 9 O-levels.
I presume that's no level was an Earth qualification.
Spot on.
Ah, morning, people. We've just got about a minute and a half.
Couldn't find Solomon.
Found me. He's dead, I'm afraid.
He was the last of my father's clan.
No, Nadia, you are.
I'm sorry, your family died. But that's a fact. You must carry on. Where would you like to go?
Doctor?
Anywhere except Homeworld.
Doctor,
Well, I've got to drop Greg off on Earth. So how about there for a start?
Doctor, I think our time is up.
Ah! Well, dematerialise then.
I don't know how.
Phew. Look, Nadia, on the screen. That's your homeworld.
What's that?
Interesting. I reprogrammed Babe computer to send a shockwave back and destroy the main computer. It must be like a sonic boom.
Sounds as if it's in tears.
A sort of space whale.
Doctor, look!
What happened?
The master computer controlled Homeworld. Didn't you realise? It was internally linked. It kept society ordered. I think in destroying it, you blew up the core of the planet.
You mean I've destroyed an entire planet? All those people?
Well, Babe did.
But Greg, I caused it. I forced it to happen. I could have left Babe just to blow up on its ship.
At least the main computer has been destroyed. All those drained minds freed, including my mother and father's, and all the others over the years. It was a worthwhile sacrifice.
I'm not convinced. I'm sorry.
Well, let's get away from here then. How about that place you mentioned where I could swim without sinking? Let's go there.
Oh, Cassiopeia, you mean? I've been told about that. It would be worth a visit.
I'm supposed to be getting you back to school, young man.
I thought you came from Earth.
I do.
Then where is school?
It's a special building where young humans go to learn, get an education.
Oh, we certainly need one of those.
I like you. No holds barred. Why don't we take you back home?
Because it no longer exists. Just a smouldering lump of rock.
All the more reason to take you back then.
That does it. Cassiopeia, here we come. I hope you can swim, Nadia.
Of course I can.
Of course she can. After all, what can't she do?
Be as stupid as you, it seems.
Right. We're off on a holiday.
Doctor Who and the Space Whale was written by Warren Martin, directed by Gary Russell, and produced by William Baggs. Recorded and edited by Nick Layton and Chris Corney. The Doctor was played by Stephen Payne, Greg, Richard Morrison, Nadia, Sally Baird, Commander Grip, Dominic May, Junior Commander Layton, Robert Melvert, Nighton, Grass Woods, Suki, Marilyn Layton, Alana, Sally Bagg, Dag Solomon, Chris Corney, God Jober, Gary Russell, Cell Guards, Nick Layton and William Baggs, and the voice of Babe by Babe.
That was The Space Whale. Coming soon from Audiovisuals, The Time Ravagers.
I'm afraid I know exactly what it is. We're toppling over the edge of a time abyss. I never thought of it as possible, but all the instruments confirm it.
Hold on to something. How do you know so much about the TARDIS? Because, Greg, I'm the Doctor.
But the Doctor's dead.
Well, for a dead man, I'm feeling remarkably well.
It's all your fault.
Hold on, we're going through a time distortion. You can't be the Doctor. Just shut up and brace yourself. Hold on, we're going through a time distortion. I'm the Doctor. The time, we're going remarkably. I'm the Doctor.
We can proceed with the experiment. order the search squads in the second time zone to exterminate the humans on site. Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
I don't pretend to have all the answers. It seems to me that the Daleks are trying to harness time and use it as a weapon. And they're already proficient in time travel, but they need help.
We'll extract the genetic information we require by force if necessary.